So for our functional ADLs, we're going to be incorporating 3 exercises. Our first exercise is going to be a table stretch. So I'm going to show you how to perform this one real quick. We're going to be in a seated position. We're going to place our hands on top of the table. All we're going to do from right here with a straight neutral spine, we're just going to slide forward and get a good stretch for the shoulder flexion. So once you find a good stretch at the top, you're going to hold it for about 10 seconds. And then we'll come back to neutral. We'll do that about 2 sets of 10-second holds on each stretch. Make sure you're nice and secure on the comfy seats. And as you're going to lean forward, perform a shoulder flexion. Once you find that good stretch, you're going to hold it for 10 seconds and slide back. Make sure you have a nice breathing pattern here. Breathing in and out. Just getting that mobilization on the shoulder. We're going to move on to the next exercise. We're going to do shoulder flexion and extension with a TheraBand. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate one more time. So similar to the banded rows, we're just going to be standing right in front of it, but this time we're going to be back towards it. All we're going to do is we're going to perform shoulder flexion with a straight arm, down and back, while staying nice and neutral and bracing the core as well. So go as high as you can without pain and come back down. Nice and tall. Good. Engage the core. And if you want to make this harder, we can grab an extra band that's tighter, or we can move forward. If you want to regress, we can step back, make it a little bit lighter. So that's for shoulder flexion. And then the last step is going to be the body blade. And so what we'll do with the body blade is basically we'll have 2 different positions. We're going to be arms out straight forward, and it's going to be kind of rhythmically moving the body blade up and down, trying to make sure that shoulder girdle is nice and secure. Just getting that rhythmic stabilization there. Next thing we'll do is out to the side, same thing, try to angle it in different positions. That's the other position there. And then the last one's going to be a throwing position where we're going to go overhead and follow through. So go ahead and perform that one. Straight arm, up and down. Try to make sure the shoulder girdle is nice and stable. And then we'll go out to the side. And we're going to go through the follow through as well. Going to make this harder. You can increase the time. If you want to make this a little bit more easier, you can just do it without the body blade and we'll just perform the motions. Side and follow. Next progression exercise here, we're going to be doing the sport specific of throwing. So the first exercise we're going to be implementing is the banded internal rotation and then the banded external rotation as well. So I'm going to teach you how to do this first. So basically what we're going to do is you're going to anchor a band right here. All we're going to do is we're going to have a 90-degree bend at the elbow. Kind of step out far, a little bit so you can get some tension. And with that 90-degree bend right here, all you're going to do is you're going to perform internal rotation while trying to maintain an upright position. And whenever you're doing this motion, I want you to really squeeze that abdomen and keep your spine nice and neutral and keeping your shoulder nice and safe as well. Okay. So we'll perform about 2 sets of 10 with this one. Go do a shot. There you go. All you're gonna do is contract that core, nice stable shoulder. We're going banded internal rotation as well. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can step forward so you can feel a different tension there. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you can step back as well. Okay. Perfect. Cool. And we'll move to this side. The next exercise we'll do is the eyes, Y's, and T's. So we're going to be doing this prone. So I'll teach you how to do this first as well. I'll move to this side real quick. So we're going to be prone right here, kind of hanging off the edge a little bit. And all we're going to do from this position is we're going to have our hand kind of hang off right here. And then we're going to go flexion for eyes, out to the side a little bit for Y's, and then completely to your side for the T's. So we're going to do this simple motion right here. So go ahead and do your shot. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. With the arm angle. There you go. All you're going to do is flexion. Y's. And then we're gonna go out to the side one more time. Making sure you're nice and relaxed, holding at the top for about a second. If you want to make this a little bit more difficult, we can add a weight, or we can hold for a longer period of time at the top. But for now, we're reaching range of motion, so we're just going to perform this motion right here. Okay, so we're going to be doing some ball throws on the rebounder. So what we'll do here is basically, I'll show you first on how to perform this exercise. We're going to be standing right in front of the rebounder. Our hand is going to be basically at a 90-degree angle with the elbow. So from right here, we're just going to stand nice and tall, making sure our spine is nice and neutral. We're going to engage the core. And then from right here, we're just going to throw with our wrists. We're going to throw it at the rebounder, and we're going to catch it back. So we're going to do this for about 2 sets of 12. Just making sure we get the fluid motion right at the wrist and the shoulder. So let's go ahead and line you up. You're going to be right in front. Yep, making sure that elbow is nice at 90. Spine is neutral. I'm right here just to spot just in case. Make sure you have that elbow up. See how that one kind of dropped? Make sure it's nice and high. And we'll follow in through with the wrists. We'll do about 2 more reps. Perfect. And there you go. You can go ahead and stop with that one. A way to regress this is we can go a little closer, just to make it a lot easier. Just short throws. And the way to progress is we can go out farther back, or we can also increase the ball as well. So as you can tell, with the farther back, you have to throw a little bit more hard. There you go. And that's how you do the ball throws.